Good evening and welcome back. My name is Wazations and we are once again back in the Longing. Today we're going to go back to the map room, see if we can see on the map where other rooms are, and then see if we can find them. We're going to keep this a fairly shortish episode, so we're only going to go and try and find one or two new rooms. So let's get going. I dreamed about a place beyond this cave. Cool. Let's see if there's any improvement on the musical instrument first. Another symphony for the ages. I do wonder if we just leave our little shade going. Oh, he does. They do just stop. Okay, so I guess we need to do that a few times, potentially. So let's head on upstairs again. See if we can't find... Actually, let's go and try and find the mattock. As we have seen it before. We've not yet actually found a way to get there, short of just jumping off. And I would rather find a walkable route to ensure that I could get back. We also seem to be down to 389 days remaining. So the improvements we've made to the living area for the shade seem to be speeding up the time whilst the shade is in there, which is interesting, which means we should probably be done, we'll probably be done with the overall waiting to wake up the king a lot sooner than initially anticipated. I was anticipating it to take just over a year, namely the 400 days. Now it looks like it may take quite a bit shorter than that, or at least a little bit shorter than that, which is absolutely fine. One task I do want to make sure I've completed before that is reading Moby Dick while we play, because it is it's a book that I've never read, and it is in theory a classic, so we might as well give it a go. It may be that I have to dedicate a few days, a few days worth of episodes just going through it, just to make sure that we even stand a chance of getting to the end of it before the time runs out. Let's go in through the door. This is all manual movement. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just sort of trying to guess / remember how to get to the mattock. So we'll see if we can actually get there. I kind of get the feeling I will seriously struggle with that, but never mind. It's worth a try. Plus, if I do the walking myself, I may start to learn the layout a little bit. let's try going up. I do not remember these stairs. I'm pretty sure I have been along them at some point. Well, that's a dead end. Let's see if there's anything up here. I guess probably not, or it will require the mattock to go any further. This may well require the mattock. What a meaningless ascent. I now have one disappointment. Well, I have to say, I quite enjoyed that, despite it being, in theory, a disappointment. For me, that was actually quite enjoyable, seeing that. As strange as that may sound. I'm genuinely quite happy that we did that. Right, but anyway, moving on. Oh. I do not know this location. Not off the top of my head. There's a good chance I've been here. I wonder how big these caves really are. Well, from the map room, we might be able to actually tell that. Aha, we're here. Which means the mattock room should be this way and up, in theory. If I'm remembering correctly, the rough location. I believe the jump down to the mattock was up at this point, so we'll go down. Oh, we are at this location. We can technically take that route back there. That will take us into the background of another set of rooms. But for now, I think we'll head to the right in this location. I'm going to go up at this point. And hope... no, we're going to go down because I do recognize that junction. Because to the right of that junction, I believe that is where the drop down to the mattock is. So if we go down here, that should circumvent the jump. Sometimes a beautiful melody is playing in my head. It looks like we are not going to be able to circumvent that jump. What is this? Oh, we now have another piece of flint. Oh, maybe we can. No, we can't. A defeat. I now have 2 disappointments. Well, that is very unfortunate. I guess we are going to have to try and drop down. Seems like day 8 has been a rather disappointing day for our little friend. A set of stairs that go nowhere, and the inability to climb up. But we have regained a lot of coal. I say regained, I mean gained. Here is the drop. Do we try to drop? Or do we think it's a risk too great? I feel like it's a risk too great. There is moss growing down there. I better wait till there is more to cushion my fall. I guess it will take at least a week. I see. Okay, so we have to just let time pass, and at least until 382, we will not return back to this location. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, let's just take a quick look. I do believe there is a water drop that we can see forming just there. Don't know if you saw it, just on the end of this. There, it just dropped. And again, it's forming and dropping. I don't know if that'll come across, but I can just about see it. It's very faint. But that is quite interesting. Right. Since we know we need to wait for a week to get the mattock, we'll head back home and take a seat in our chair, and we'll continue to read the books that we have there. It's a shame that we've ended up finding 2 disappointments today. And, well, we'll count that as a 3rd disappointment. The inability to get the mattock. However, at least we have now found that it's going to take at least a week. Well, it will take a little bit less than a week based on the speed that time goes whilst we're in our little room. It seems to go faster whilst we are in there. After all, we've now started to make it more homely. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find a circumventing route to get to the Matic. I do, however, slightly doubt that. I do have to wonder where all of this gold came from and why this gold is here. What purpose does it serve in this palace? Well, I suppose that has answered its own question. We're in a palace. Of course there's to be gold. However, even with that said, I would not have fully expected a palace like this to be full of gold. I mean, the architecture alone is very beautiful, and I feel it benefits not having gold strewn around the place. Excuse me, my throat is feeling slightly dry. Once we've wrapped up this episode, I'm going to have to go and get a drink. Our king sleeps upon his throne. I do wonder sometimes what will happen if we awaken the king too soon. My guess would be that the king would get very angry, or maybe even the whole palace would collapse. Let's make music again. So we can Oh. I'm holding the mouse. And every... Interesting. So we've managed to keep him playing longer than normal. That was indeed a symphony for the ages. And we're going to sit back down and we're going to check our thoughts, because we should have a new change or two. Yeah, we've got 2 disappointments, 3 flint, some coal and a piece of paper. Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for now, and we'll just sit in our chair and sit and stare. And we'll be back tomorrow, where we'll venture to the left side of the caverns above, see what we can find up there, possibly even returning to the map room to use that as a bit of a guide, but not allowing it to show us the whole area, just so that we can do the exploration on our own. But for now, thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. Have a wonderful one of it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.